Two.
Hello, it's Silent Pink Gamer here.
And my name is Luzel Driotis.
I'm sorry, you guys.
That's the name of my YouTube name. Luzel Driotis.
we're just having fun here. So we're here to talk to you guys about Fnaf. Fnaf is a game series that I think I've been a little bit more obsessed, but been following for some years now.
Man.
My nephew here, he's the one that actually originally got me onto the series. I just remember him being on the couch playing it, and I'm hearing these jump scares in the background. I'm just like, what are you doing over there? And
I was almost peeing my pants back then.
and he's the one that told me the story so far, at least what came out in the theories, and got me hooked ever since. So the main thing we're going to start off talking about is obviously the movie. Obviously, Scott is not putting too much information out there, and I'm kind of glad because he definitely wants to leave it to our imagination, of course, but also not give out too information to where it's going to take away. You know what I mean? So I'm going to leave a description of a YouTuber. He actually has the most information about at least as much as Scott put out there. And it's not very much, but it's interesting to see what he said and things like that. So I'll definitely leave a link in the description about that. But we're basically going to be just talking about what we expect from the movie, what we hope from the movie, and things like that, and stuff like that. So basically, for example, I played games 1 through 6. Sister Location is the last game that I personally played, but I've seen all of them because I watched Markiplier. If you don't know who Markiplier is, like, come on now. Everyone should already know who Markiplier is, but if you don't know who Markiplier is, I'll leave a description of his channel in our information box as well, so you can link that and go follow him because he's awesome. I love his reaction. He has the best reaction to horror.
He's a king, if you ask me.
like yes.
Fnaf. Shout out Markiplier, man.
Go Markiplier. We love you. Team Mark over here, okay? And also we'll leave the description of Coryxkenshin because he also plays the game. Game theory as well.
Yo,
so
it'd be so cool if we brought the swords up here to say samurai slash that like button.
Oh yeah.
Since we got like
we collect swords as well and knives, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about FNAF. So the movie. So a lot of things about horror movies that I don't really care too much for is when they start the movie off like midway in the storyline and then they do a prequel. I hope he doesn't do that. Or he doesn't know ways where it doesn't bother me too much. Normally, it bothers me simply just because it seemed like it doesn't fit. Like, it's like, if this is the first movie, why doesn't it feel like it's fitting with the second movie or the first movie that they came out with? It just seems like it's normally really, really off. So, I hope he starts with the first information within the storyline, like the Bite of 87 or the diner. Like, I hope it starts off with that, like, or the start of Purple Guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, start off from the very beginning of how all this started. Even you can start from the animatronics. Why did they decide to go animatronics? You know what I mean? Like the beginning of it. And that's what I personally want. What about you?
Me personally, no. I'm completely with you on that. I feel like you should start from the beginning because I feel like it'll play itself out so nice. It'll be like a river.
Yeah.
Like it'll soothe nice down a little channel creek below. You know what I mean?
All the fishes going together. You know what I mean?
Like, it's like the turtle swimming. I don't know what I said. Don't quote me.
So it would just be awesome. Now, as far as the animatronics, I really hope they do build them themselves. I think that would be really cool. Something that most horror movies don't do. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some that do build some of the I don't want to say enemies, but some of the creatures and monsters and stuff like that. But most of it, especially the big stuff, is CGI. I really hope they don't do CGI. It would be really cool if they build the main ones because then I think it would just look a lot better.
I feel like that's real dedication to the fans too.
Yeah.
Like on the real.
And please, Scott, don't make them furry. Please don't make them furry.
I feel like that just look bad.
That would just look really bad because I keep going flashbacks to Chuck E. Cheese. Please, no furries, no furry suits. Just make them like how, like when I was asking my husband, like, what do you think they were made out of? It looked like some type of metal or some type of thing that's over it to kind of give it that shine, rest looking. Basically, they're made out of metal, and I hope they keep it that way. But it's our, that's what. What about you? That's for our animatronics.
As for the animatronics, I feel like if they do like animatronics, it'll be great for fan service, real dedication. If not, I hope they do something that can get really, really close.
Yeah.
And it just, like, I don't know, man. Like, just don't do something like Transformers. And that's not to say that animatronics are like Transformers. It's just like you could tell.
A YouTuber put that in our head, by the way.
You could tell.
Put a link in the description of why we said that. Well, why he said that.
That's an inside joke.
Oh my gosh, it was funny though.
But the only reason I say that is just because obviously Transformers is CGI. Some of them are built, and I'm not saying the animatronics are meant to be Transformers or CGI in that effect. But it's like if they were, say the Transformers were animatronics, they don't look like it. You know what I mean? My main point I want to get is, if you can't do animatronics, do something really close, please. You know what I mean? Just for the fans. Mm-hmm. And if you gotta go CGI, please execute it well.
Make it look good. And I believe in Scott, like, because when we were talking about it a couple days ago, one thing, the fact that Scott is behind the movie, he's actually given his opinion, he's making the script, I think is gonna do the movie justice. Because you see a lot of times where people have a book or a game or a franchise and they try to make it into a movie and they're nowhere to be in sight. They have no opinion and they kind of just let it go, and you're just kind of just like and you're just like yeah, you know what I mean, like, and it's like, why aren't you, this is your baby, like, take advantage in the fact that he is, like, kudos to you, Scott, like, thank you. And we as a group are excited. We are ready for the movie. We're excited. Like I said, I'm just excited. I'm ready for a new horror movie. I'm ready for a new horror something, because I don't know how long I've been waiting for a new horror game or horror movie lately, and a really good one with a good story.
Oh man, shout out to Scott Cawthon for creating something like truly phenomenal. Like back then, you know, being 11 or 12 playing this game, I'm 18 now.
Yeah.
So back then, I never imagined this would have took off. So just shout out to you, Scott. Like, you made such a great creation, dude.
You did.
You know what I mean? You really built up a good
story. It's dark. It's, I don't know what, but it's a really good story. Man. It gets you in tune, and once you really figure out what happened to these children, what happened to this this restaurant and this diner, like, what's really going on, and that makes a good story. And you can tell he took his time, and he took the initiative to make a really good book, game, and now soon to be movie. You know what I mean? And we definitely appreciate you for that. As far as that, that's all that we have at the moment. Definitely like, subscribe, and comment, and hit that little ding button at the top, and let us know, how did you find FNAF? Are you a FNAF friend? What do you hope for the movies? I would love to have a conversation with you guys in the comments, and let me know what you guys think. But as far as our favorite animatronics, we gotta go through the list.
You first.
Number one, the first game. The first animatronic that caught my attention was Foxy. Obviously, the first time I see him run down that hallway,
iconic.
It was like after, like, when he was in the purple curtain, you know, he was kind of just doing that, like, I'm coming, and then he just runs down the hallway. That I was sold. I was like, yes, Foxy, yes. Even though Chukia was over there in the corner, like. She was like, she's creepy, like, and it's funny because my friend's daughter, she's not scared of him. She laughed at him, and I was like, how are you not scared of this? I would be scared of this as a child. Like, come on now. But Foxy is my favorite on the first game. What about you?
Number one, I gotta give it to Foxy. Too iconic.
Yeah.
Too iconic. I'm gonna leave it at that.
He's just, and maybe because you don't see him as often, maybe kind of just a nice treat. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, FNAF 2, Mangle's mine.
I still gotta give it to Foxy. The fact that you can't control Foxy just down that hallway, you don't shine enough light. That jump, like, I get Puppet does it too, but I feel like Foxy really cemented itself as a character in the first one, that in the second one you couldn't help but just wonder if Foxy was there, and his whole jump scare, I feel like it was executed so well, dude.
Yes. So 3, obviously Springtrap. When I actually stumbled across Springtrap, I actually fell in love with him more than Foxy. So he's actually number 1 technically for me, just because how creepy he looks, and the look he gives you makes you feel like he will give you nightmares in the end. Like, he's an animatronic you don't want to mess with. Okay? So definitely for 3, obviously Springtrap, But overall, he's my number one.
I'm not gonna stunt. For number 3, I gotta give it to Golden Freddy.
Yeah.
Like, just it's
that.
crazy. Number 4.
Number four. Okay. I will definitely say I like all the nightmare forms. One never really stuck out to me because I just like the fact they all have a lot of teeth. That's the only reason. They all have a lot of teeth for unnecessary reasons. Like, why do you need so many teeth to chop me up? And you like, why? But I guess the one, honestly, like I said, they all just stick out to me. So I don't have a favorite on 4.
For number 4, I'm gonna give it to Freddy just because the way Freddy gets summoned and its look. I ain't gonna say that's pure like nightmare. Feel like that looks like that'll just haunt you in your dreams.
Yeah, that whole game when they did the nightmare versions, he put his toes in it.
Oh man.
He put his toes in it. What about 5?
Number 5. I ain't gonna stunt. I still gotta give it to Freddy.
Still give it Freddy. I think 5. There was not one that really stuck out to me either. To be honest with you, only cause there has to be something element or something they do that really sticks out to me. Unfortunately, they all were about at the same level to me. So I would say 5. I like them all. And then 6, Sister Location.
Like you stomach. I was gonna say Innard.
We both said Innard, okay? Innard is just...
Innard's dark, man.
Even though he's just basically wires and parts, Innard, he definitely did. Even though I love Ballora, we definitely gonna put your description of this creator that we saw, and because I was just watching people's reactions to Fnaf's Sister Locations trailer, and he actually said Ballora looked like a stripper. And I was kind of like, okay, I would never get that, but okay. So like, it was just really funny to me. But I like how they did Ballora. I like the fact that Freddy has this creepy voice, and you can only hear the part when you go into parts and service, and you have to reset the system and whatnot. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think it's parts and service. I think it's just where you go and reset the system, and Foxy and Bonnie is on his little hand and whatnot, and he has that creepy voice. He's like, he was like, come here, Bonbon, or something. Like, his voice was fucking epic. Excuse me, language. It was so epic, and I think Scott did a good job with his voice. It was creepy because I remember I kept watching, like, who is that talking? Is it Bonnie? Is it Foxy? It was Foxy because he kept saying Bonbon, so obviously Freddy. I keep saying Foxy. Freddy. Sorry about that, you guys. So, I definitely like the way they did Freddy's voice. I love how they did Ballora. Baby at all of them is freaking creepy. Foxy, they did a good job. It just looked like, toy Foxy to me. Even though, like, it's a girl. They clarified, they kept saying she, so I'm assuming she's a girl. So, definitely for Sister Location, Innard's my favorite. Even though I could definitely take elements from each animatronic. And I like the fact that they're shiny and they're really cool, and I love the little pink Bonnie. What is the pink Bonnie? Bonnet? What's her name? Bonnet?
I feel like if I say I forgot, I'm not gonna look like a pig. I forgot. I can't
Bonnet.
think right now.
But she is so cute, and maybe because she's pink and she's my favorite color, she's so cute. And then, and I'm okay. Point is, she's cute. So obviously, Innard and her. Bam. Go.
I gotta give it to Innard, that hive mind. You know what I mean? And just what Innard does at the end, it's crazy, man. Yeah. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, you'd have been scooped. You've been scooped. But anyway, if you didn't say, we're not gonna try to like spoil it too much. Play the game, you'll see what I mean, and stuff like that. Scott doing his job, and I'm excited for what else he comes, like what's next. And then what's next is, I keep hearing about this glam rock. I'm excited about that. I don't know what's going on with that. It was just like a little poster that was really cool. And the newest game is Security Breach. I think is what it's called. And that's the newest game that's coming out now, and I'm super excited about that. So Scott, keep doing what you're doing. Even if anybody else don't watch it, we're watching. And we're excited for what's going to come out. We're excited for the movie. And you guys, like I said, if you like what you see, comment, subscribe, hit the dingly ding like, and if 500 likes, we'll do another FNAF video, and I'll get my best friend in, and she can actually go into deep because she actually collects pictures and information about all the like on her computer. I call her a dictionary because that's what she reminds me of sometimes. Because she will get something like an anime or a video game or something, and then she'll just get all the information on her computer typed up. It's like it's crazy. So 500 likes. We're not going to go too far since we're a small YouTube channel. We're new and stuff like that. 500 likes. We'll do another FNAF video. And if you want us to talk about something specifically like FNAF 1 or FNAF 2 or something like that, let us know.
Also, let us know if you're a Balloon Boy fan.
Oh, Balloon Boy's a jerk, okay? Like, the way me and my friend described him is, he a snitch, okay? He will be like, hello? No, get out of here. He's a big old snitch.
Oh, man.
But he's adorable. I don't like him, though. He ain't my favorite, but, he can stay over there. Pass out the balloons.
So, Handa, give us 50 times 10 likes.
Yes.
500.
500 likes, and we'll definitely do another FNAF video on Chit Chat Saturday. But thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for bearing with us. And like I said, let us know what your favorite animatronics when you found FNAF. If you found FNAF, like, let me know what you think. And we'll catch you guys later.
Join the Silent Pink gaming, man, because we roam through these Silent Hills.
Oh, yes. So whenever we can figure out what we can do about Silent Hill, we're definitely going to be streaming that as well. Stream that or putting it on our channel, because Silent Hill is actually one of the first horror games that I've encountered, and I love it. It's one of my all-time favorite series. It's just, I could talk about this game forever. The very first Silent Hill game I played was Silent Hill 3 with Heather, and that was kind of like, I'm hooked, okay? But, once we figure out the guidelines with that game, even with BioShock, because that's a really good horror game as well, we'll definitely, you'll see it. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being in tune, and hope you enjoy it. And definitely, 500 likes. You'll see more.
On me, man.
See ya.